Students who participate in music courses do considerably better on tests compared to students who don't, according to Jim Sliwa, author of Music Students Score Better in Math, Science, and English. My name is Greta Beach, and I will be speaking on why children should do music in school. I've done band for 6 years and choir for 4 years, and I believe that they have both helped me a lot. Music participation can improve test scores, as stated in the beginning, and music can improve the brain. It can also bring opportunities for making friendships and having a sense of community. A study of high school students showed that 13% of 112,000 students had advanced scores in math, science, and English. You might be able to guess that these 13% had done some form of band or choir. If your child participates in band, there's a good chance that they'll have a better understanding of academics overall. Peter Guzouassis, PhD of the University of British Columbia, believes that, quote, some skills learned in band, orchestra, and conservatory music lessons transfer very broadly to adolescents learning in school, end quote. Some examples of music transferring into other learning areas can be music helping with strengthening memory. According to the article, 18 Benefits of Playing a Musical Instrument, the 34% of preschool children that took music lessons improved their memory. The effects also lasted long term. Improved memory in students can help with studying for tests or simply remembering what was taught in a lesson. I can remember using the process I use for practicing flute and vocal for studying for tests. Your child would be able to use the process as well, since music helps with time management and practice skills. They learn this process because musicians often have to practice something multiple times. Your child would also learn how to decide which parts they need to go over most. Students that play an instrument are more likely to be responsible. This means that they will study when they need to and not put it off. This also requires a lot of discipline, another valuable skill that can be learned and applied to academics. You can see that music helps the brain a lot. Would it help with the emotional side of the brain? The answer is absolutely. According to How Playing an Instrument Improves Your Health and Wellness, music releases endorphins. The teenage years can be a difficult roller coaster due to things like adjusting to middle school or high school, hormones, or simply the added responsibility of growing older. Things like endorphins are crucial to everyone, especially children and teenagers. Quote, endorphins are the body's natural painkillers, end quote, according to Harvard Health. They handle things like pain or stress, and I think most of us can probably recall a time when we were stressed. Doing music activities can help a person deal with that since it releases endorphins. Our brains use the same neuron paths while doing music activities that we use for endorphins. Music can also release dopamine in your child's brain, which is the hormone that causes the feeling of happiness. Music also reduces cortisol levels, a hormone that controls stress response. Doing something like band or choir would help your child stay calm and deal with stress, since those activities would also increase emotional regulation. According to How Playing a Music Instrument Improves Your Health and Wellness. Something like emotional regulation is important throughout our entire lives. It also goes hand in hand with understanding our emotions. Quote, music education is truly a form of therapy, end quote, stated in Playing an Instrument Improves Your Health and Wellness. Doing band and choir also bring opportunities for friendships and self-expression, which also lead to happiness hormones. With transitioning to middle school, high school, or even college, music classes can provide opportunities for friends when it might otherwise be difficult. Band can give natural introverts a place where they feel comfortable to express themselves and engage with others in the class, according to 15 reasons why band is important to school. It's easier to socialize with people with the same interests as you. Since the majority of the class would enjoy music, that's something people can bond over. Other things that can spark conversation could be playing the same or similar instrument, what they think of the music that is being played, and often jokes can be told as well. I know that in all my music classes, we have all laughed together. This can provide a sense of community. Community is another important thing, and music classes can help with that. A study found that performing music with others releases more endorphins than released if playing alone, according to how music bonds us. Quote, "It's the rhythm in the music that helps us to sync up our brains and coordinate our body movements with the others." End quote. And, quote, "increases our sense of community and pro-social behavior," end quote, stated in How Music Bonds Us. In another study, people seated together, side by side, were asked to rock back and forth at an agreeable rate. They often coordinated better without music playing, but reported feeling much closer when music was playing. In a study by Scott Wiltermuth and Chip Heath from Stanford, people who listened and coordinated their movements to music acted more generously and cooperated better with others while playing economic games together. Quote, "When you want people to bond, music is a natural resource for making that happen," end quote, according to How Music Bonds Us. I will forever be grateful for my experience with participating in music. I hope that others can have the same opportunity. Music classes increase test scores and memory, improve the brain, and provide opportunities for friendships. Give your child the chance to make some of the best memories possible.